A heated meeting in Queenstown today as locals, industry and government met to discuss how to keep the Wilderness Rail on track. Looking to the federal government or private stakeholders for funding, parties arguing over how much money that involves.
You only have to look around to see how important the railway is to the entire Queenstown community. More than 200 locals banding together, fighting for their future. But questions about the Premier's no-show.
And I'd like to know, if I'm going to lose all this, why isn't Lara Giddings here? Why doesn't she think we're important enough for her to turn up here today?
The West Coast Mayor says things are now looking more on track.
I'm a lot more confident than I was on Monday. So it's going to be a cooperative effort from all political parties.
But the Tourism Industry Council has slammed the state government for reporting it would cost $20 million to keep the railway chugging along.
The figure someone dreamt it up, or one of the government people who wanted to overstate the case as to why they shouldn't fund it, brought out that figure. So
there's also a great deal of inconsistency around the true cost of what is needed to get this rail up and running and viable for a positive future.
Instead of $20 million, the figure is now a more reasonable $6 million. And with that in mind, it's hoped Canberra can come to the party.
The federal government to foot the bill for $5.8 million of infrastructure remediation. The state government to foot the bill for at least 2 years for the operational losses.
It's no use spending money upgrading a track with no sustainable business model and no operator